earlier, the members of kingdom fungi show a great diversity in morphology and habitat. They are cosmopolitan in their occurrence. There are diverse varieties of fungi. Among them, some are edible, like mushrooms. Some are toxic or poisonous forms, like toadstools. Some form molds, and there are certain fungi which can cause disease like rust, and there are certain varieties called smuts. So these are the common types of fungi. Fungi may cause disease in plants as well as animals. Here is an example of a fungus which causes disease in plants. For example, a fungus named Puccinia causes a type of disease in wheat called rust disease or wheat rust disease. There are certain fungi which are beneficial to us. For example, a fungus named Penicillium is known for the production of antibiotic named penicillin. There are certain fungi like the unicellular forms, yeast, which are used for fermentation process in the preparation of bread, beer, etc. Now, the mode of nutrition among members of kingdom fungi. The mode of nutrition may be saprophytic, parasitic, or symbionts. These are saprophytic fungus. The saprophytic fungus generally absorb soluble organic matter from the dead and decaying substrate. Hence, they are called saprophytes. These are parasitic fungus which causes disease in plants as well as animals. These fungus depend on plants and animals for their nutrition and derive the nutrition from them. There are certain fungi which form symbionts or which are found in symbiotic association with other organisms. For example, lichens. Lichens are association of fungi with algae. The symbiotic association of fungi with the algae form lichens. The same way, there are certain fungi which can form symbiotic association with the roots of higher plants. They form mycorrhiza. So, based on mode of nutrition, there are three different groups of fungi. They are saprophytes, parasites, and symbionts. Let us note down about the body of fungus. As I have mentioned earlier, the body of fungus has long, slender, thread-like structures. Long, slender, thread-like structures called hyphae. The hyphae may be branched or unbranched. Many hyphae form a network known as mycelium. Hyphae may be of two types. In certain fungi, the hyphae forms a continuous tubular structure filled with densely filled cytoplasm and many nuclei. In some species of fungi, the hyphae of the fungi has cross walls. The hyphae of fungi has cross walls or septa. So such fungi or hyphae are called septate hyphae, whereas those hyphae that do not have septa or cross walls are called as non-septate hyphae or aseptate hyphae. You can observe here the hyphae that has got many cross walls or septa to form many cells. So such a hyphae is known as septate hyphae. But there are certain fungi which have hyphae which forms a continuous tubular structure without any cross walls. Here the cross wall will not be laid down after nuclear division. So such a continuous tubular structure without cross wall is called cenocytic hyphae, and such hyphae has many nuclei. Now let us discuss about reproduction in fungi. Members of kingdom fungi may undergo different modes of reproduction. They are vegetative reproduction, asexual reproduction, and sexual reproduction. Fungi can reproduce by vegetative means by any of these modes. It may be fragmentation, fission, or budding. The asexual mode of reproduction is mainly by production of spores. The spores formed may be conidia, zoospores, or sporangiospores. Sexual mode of reproduction is mainly by producing oospores, ascospores, and basidiospores. Various spores are mainly produced in distinct structures known as fruiting bodies. So during sexual reproduction, the fungi produces spores in distinct or specialized structures known as fruiting bodies. Now let us discuss about the various steps involved in sexual cycle. There are 3 different steps involved in sexual cycle. They are plasmogamy, karyogamy, and meiosis. Plasmogamy, karyogamy, and meiosis. So first we'll note down what is plasmogamy. Plasmogamy is the process of fusion of protoplasm between 2 motile gametes or non-motile gametes. Plasmogamy is fusion of 2 motile or non-motile gametes. The next step after plasmogamy is karyogamy. Here the term karyo refers to nucleus, gamy refers to fusion. So karyogamy is the fusion of 2 nuclei. The third step in sexual cycle is the meiosis or reductional division of zygote. You know that after plasmogamy, karyogamy takes place where there is fusion of 2 nuclei to form a zygote. The zygote that is formed after karyogamy undergoes reductional division or meiotic division to form haploid spores. To form haploid spores. When a fungus reproduces sexually, 2 of the hyphae, when fungus reproduces sexually, 2 of the hyphae of compatible type come together and fuse. Two of the compatible hyphae come together and fuse. In some fungi, the fusion of two haploid cells immediately results in a diploid cell. Fusion of two haploid cells immediately results in the formation of diploid cells. However, in some of the fungus like Basidiomycetes and Ascomycetes, a dikaryotic stage will be formed where the cell having two nuclei. Dikaryotic stage where cell has got two nuclei. And the phase is known as dikaryophase. This is seen only in some of the fungi like Basidiomycetes as well as Ascomycetes. Once the two nuclei appears in a cell, these two nuclei will fuse together to form a diploid cell. The diploid cell then undergoes reductional division or meiotic division to form 4 haploid spores. This is how the sexual reproduction takes place in members of kingdom fungi.